Your girl, Bree, at Divine Emerald Heart. Okay, so I don't want to make this a long video because I gotta pay attention to the battery. Anyways, this is the 8-8 Portal Part 2. But this is cut and dry. This is talking about the side effects that you could have experienced either throughout this whole journey or specifically during this 8-8 portal. Okay? Because I'll be honest, I have suffered from all the shit mentioned here. Black magic, brujeria, voodoo, you name it. Okay? Number one, you could feel easily triggered and act out of character. Okay, but this is something the Coven, the last few members that are still left, this is what they've been working really hard on. Because they just don't understand how you've been able to maintain your composure for so long. So, if they can get you to snap and be aggressive in public, then hopefully that you will get arrested, because they've been trying to get you arrested for a long time now. So, please, 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 stay grounded, meditate, keep to yourself, okay? And here's the thing. Trust me, I know that you guys are exhausted from being in isolation, because so am I, but number one, most of us ain't got the money to go out anyways. Number two, as crazy as it seems, it's been keeping us out of trouble. Alright? But don't worry, this journey of bullshit, it's gonna end soon, and finally be able to come out of the little crab shells that we've been in, okay? And don't worry, the people who have been attacking us, they're reaping the consequences big time. Number two, you could be having inner body hot flashes. They're not the same as regular menopause hot flashes. Trust me, I went and got checked. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And they're like, we don't know, but these aren't the stereotypical signs of it. And I'm like, okay. Kept it to myself. I'm like, it's gotta be magic. And I'm not gonna stick my head in the freezer or anything like that. Can't crank the air condition and crank the electric bill, so portable fans and shit. Let's see. You could be having random itching all over your body and even your scalp. But this is not lice or bed bugs or anything like that, okay? And I'm not a medical professional, but for me, tea tree scalp is great for the hair. And then for the body, I used Benadryl pills with body lotion to calm the skin down, okay? I found that it helps a lot. And for me, just my taste, I had to get a high quality brand, which could have been Nivea, Nivea, or Aveeno. Or you can take a nice long oatmeal bath, possibly, because like the itching and shit, it looks like rash. It looks like fucking rashes. It's magic. It's voodoo. Wow, 5:11 on the timer. Okay. Oh, and something very, very, very important. If you decide to take Benadryl, you must be careful because it can make you drowsy. So don't be driving or operating any, vehicles or machinery while during this time. Number 4, you could be having really bad stomach aches, okay, or other gastrointestinal problems like irritable bowel syndrome or acid reflux. Once again, I'm not a medical professional, but instead of using Pepto-Bismol or other over-the-counter antacids, you can try using sodium bicarbonate, which that can be found at Walgreens or a CVS, but that's obviously not supposed to be permanent. That's just temporary relief until you go and see a doctor. And then you could also be experiencing issues with your bladder, bladder infections or the frequency to go to the bathroom a shit ton. And it's a pain in the ass, especially at night when you're trying to sleep. So, once again, I'm not a professional, but for the time being, there's this thing called AZO pills, just the letter A, the letter Z, and the letter O. AZO pills, they come in a package at Walgreens or CVS, okay, and it tells you on the back and shit, this is just for temporary relief of the frequency to go to the bathroom or for bladder infections until you see a doctor. Yeah, these are some little serious issues that these fuckers have caused. In the past, I know some people who developed, what was it? Cysts in their breasts, or you could call that, the medical term is cystic fibrosis on the breast. Other people I know developed cysts on their ovaries. Or even in the fallopian tubes and shit. Cause the Coven, really going at it to hurt you, make you feel pain, and if they can prevent you from having children, then they're gonna do it. But that's not gonna be the case. Okay? Either for some of you, if this resonates, some of you may have had to have surgery to have these cysts removed, or if they can't be removed, you're still fertile though to have children. Yeah, they did some humdingers, yo. And I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to jinx shit. I don't want to jinx shit. Okay. Number 6. The Coven has been attacking the shit out of your crown chakra by making the psychic attacks worse, especially when it comes to giving you migraines and trying to make you confused just on simple decisions, and definitely to make you second guess your intuition. Okay? Mm-hmm. And this is all because they're taking advantage of the Lionsgate portal. This is a huge portal to manifest your heart's desires, the shit that you want in life. Because for me personally, it's been almost 11 years now, but 11 years have been stolen from me. 11 years of my life of dealing with all this black magic and hurdle after hurdle and all kinds of shit. I can't get those years back, unfortunately. So, having to rebuild up the life that I want now. Some of you guys, definitely, it's been about 12 to 14 years. And it can make you feel resentful, but don't, because everything happens for a reason. The divine and archangels wanted us to go through this, and remember, it's part of the soul contract that we signed up for. I know, it's like, what the fuck were we thinking? Anyways. Shit. Let's see, number 7. Issues with sleeping and major nightmares or night terrors or sleep paralysis, or the complete opposite. You're having insomnia instead. And number 8, you might become allergic to certain foods that you've never had a problem with before. That's been happening to me. However, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I know several people around me that if you are so allergic that you are having anaphylactic attacks, and anaphylactic attacks, I mean your throat is swelling up on you, that you can't breathe and shit, and you don't have an EpiPen because you didn't know that you were allergic to said food, go to the fucking hospital. Because these anaphylactic attacks can kill you if you don't take care of it immediately. Thank God for me, I haven't had that happen. Knock on wood. I've had to take some Benadryl though, because Benadryl can be used for allergies, okay? Sinus problems and shit, okay? That's what I've had to do, especially when I felt the rashes and shit too. But yeah, for people that have really bad food allergies and you never knew because you've never had a problem with it before, and you're take your ass to the hospital, call 911. Okay. Oh wow, 1424. Love ya.